Hello everybody, welcome back to Snatcher on the Sega CD. So I went back through the load fact file, all of that information, and it was two numbers. I remember it being two that I found. I should have wrote them down when we first found them, but I had to dig through all those again to find them. So there's a video phone number for Junker headquarters, and then there's one for the Alpha 1, which is the mother computer. And that's in the load fact file, just in all of these different categories that have subcategories. So you have to dig for it in there. So we'll get out of the machine here. We'll use Metal Gear and call these. Yeah, let's make a new save. Continue. Okay. Just spam the button, luckily, and get through those screens quickly. Alright, use Metal Gear, video phones. We're going to try to call Junker headquarters. So it's supposed to be 256 128. Jordan, this is Snatcher 911. This phone call is automatically recorded. Please clearly explain your situation in 30 seconds or less. The computer and Junker headquarters will process and respond urgently to your situation. Please speak in a calm, clear voice. Okay, go ahead. Understood and recorded. Okay. So now we'll try to call Alpha 1. This is 301234. Not in service.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JTNT Neo Kobe.
Okay. We'll see other numbers a little later. We'll get other numbers to call. Okay. We're good. Okay, so get back to my own notes here. So I've showed you all the secret messages for the video calls. I mentioned putting in the name, search name Konami into the Jordan, and that unlocks the uncensored mode of Snatcher. I'm not really sure how it works. Like, when you put the code in, does the rest of the game just become uncensored, or do you have to, like, do the code, restart the game, and then it will be uncensored? I'm not sure. Somebody in the comments, I'm sure, knows. And then I did search for a few names. We searched for Kojima and Mike in the Jordan, and there's a whole lot more of those to search for. But I'm not going to search for any more of those. You can do that if you want to play the game yourself. So we need to go to the detective's room now and look around there a little more thoroughly. So let's go there. This is the detective's room. We should investigate Gene's personal items. We must learn what he was doing before he was killed. I see. Basic detective work. Okay. Let's just look at everything. Look at near desk. It's an antique steel desk. This is one that Gene was using. We probably should take a look inside, eh? Locker. This is the locker that Gene was using. So his personal things should be in there, right? So see, the look thing is kind of just to give you a basic description, and then investigate is like performing actions on that object. And then of course you can use your own items to do stuff. So now let's investigate. That's why I say, like, you should probably do look first, and then investigate, and then do talk or, some other interaction. Now let's look at the near desk. It's an old style working desk. It has drawers installed. Okay, investigate. Desk drawer. I'm afraid it's locked. I cannot open it. Okay. A key. Nobody uses keys anymore. Burner, burner, burner. As I recall, Jean had a key. Okay, so we could probably look at desk drawer. There's a keyhole on the front. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so we have to use a possession on that. Let's go ahead and investigate let's go ahead and do it, I guess. So let's use our key. Alright, I will try the key. There's something in the drawer. Capsules. And a disc. Looks like a 5 1/4 floppy. So let's look at the disc. It's a floppy disk for a personal computer. And we will look at the capsule. Some kind of capsule medication. Okay. And investigate the disc. It's a 5-inch floppy disk, yeah. 5-inch disc. Nobody uses those things anymore. This disc must have something to do with Jean's investigation. Alright, I will store this disc as evidence. Okay. Capsule.
What kind of medicine is this?
I'll perform an analysis. Acid inhibitors, membrane protecting agents, H2 blockers. This is medication for an ulcer.
Jeez, it looks like Jean's stomach was really in terrible shape. Then what was he doing eating buffalo? It seems a little unusual. Perhaps there was some reason that he had to eat buffalo.
These capsules may have something to do with all this. Let's keep them. That will not be necessary. I've recorded the results of the analysis of their chemical composition. Excuse me. Let's investigate the locker. Yes, exactly. There's a coat hanging inside the locker. One moment, please. Okay, I'm back. Just had to cough up a lung. Alright. Look at locker. This is the locker that Jean was using. Look at coat. Well, it's Jean's junker coat. This was probably a spare. It's just like the coat I got, but a little bigger. It's really worn out though. Check the pockets of the coat for me, will you? Alright. A chest piece was in the coat. Looks like a queen. There's nothing else in the coat. Let's investigate the chest. Well, let's look at the chest piece first. Once you get a new item, then you can look at it and you can investigate it. It's a chest piece. Maybe it's got a knife, in the bottom of it. It's a chest piece made of wood. This could mean something. Metal, gear. Let's hang on to it as evidence. Alright, I'll store this chest piece as evidence. I'm sure it must mean something. I love how they don't name it. It's a queen. Okay, anything else in the locker? Now investigating the locker. There's nothing in the locker besides the coat. Okay, I guess we're done here. Let's investigate the desk again. There's only one drawer. Investigate the drawer again. We already investigated it. And we've looked at all this other stuff. We still have the key. Okay, let's do this, I suppose. Let's look at evidence and look at the chess piece. We found it in Gibson's coat. Okay. I hate how it kicks you all the way back out. It's a floppy disk for a personal computer. Okay, it's not going to give us any other details, is it? Investigate, evidence, disk. Nope. Okay. Alright, let me make a quick save. And I guess we'll go see, might as well make a real save too. Go see Harry in the engineering room. So let's move to the engineering room. Oh, I'll close the drawer to the desk. Okay, thanks for doing that. Better shut the locker. Good job. This is engineering.
Well, so our new junker has returned.
I register high alcohol levels. Harry is intoxicated.
I really thought you were better than that.
Harry!
What kind of backup was that supposed to be? If you were a better junker than that, Jean wouldn't have had to die out there.
Harry, that statement is incorrect.
Don't worry about it, Metal. Harry's right.
Jean... Sorry, it's not your fault.
Metal, would you give Harry the memory chip we pulled out of Little John?
Of course. Harry, this is Little John's memory chip.
Okay. Let's look around. Look at Harry. He's been drinking heavily. I register large concentrations of synthanol in the air here. Sniff. He's been drinking quite heavily. He still has the brandy bottle in his hand. Kick up. Look, poster. Who is this? Some late 20th century pop star? Young kids say I'm just stuck in the past, but your memories of childhood tend to stay with you. Yes, but she was a pop star from well before you were born, right? Yeah, but there was this boom in the popularity of old stars when I was a kid. Hiccup. It's a photograph of a boy. It's my only memory, a picture of me when I was a kid. Sniff. Looking at the same stuff a lot of times, you know, when you come back at different points, we'll give you different descriptions. That's why I'm doing it. Brandy bottle. It's a 20th century brandy. It's Napoleon. Okay, that word is pink, meaning it's important. Investigate Harry. Hey, don't touch me. I'm reading significant synthanol on his breath. Judging from the chemical structure of the inks used in the printing process, I would estimate this poster dates from at least 1/2 century ago. It must be really special to him. He's repaired it in several spots. This looks like it's been cut out of a larger picture. Yeah, we've already seen that response. This is odd. I thought that Harry only drank Japanese sake. What's this? Brandy, huh? What's this? There are numbers written on the label. It says 395644. I better write this down. That's obviously a video phone number. 39-5644. So we'll keep that handy. It does not appear to be a date of any kind. ask. Would you leave me alone for now? I'm having a little farewell party for Jean. Okay. Okay. So, usually with words like that, they are searchable terms. So let's go back and search for Napoleon. Use Jordan. Use our ID. And we're going to search for a name. Napoleon. Oops. Like I said, anything that is pink like that is usually a searchable term. No matching names on file. Did I spell that wrong? Let me see here. I thought I could come in here and search it. Let's see. Maybe we don't do this yet. Let's call the number. Let's try that. Maybe getting ahead of myself here. So let's back out. Probably have to find out more about who or what Napoleon is to look it up first. Okay, so we're going to use Metal Gear and the video phone. And it is, this was on the brandy bottle, so 395644.
Who the hell are you? I'm an acquaintance of Gibson. I need some information.
You an investigator too, huh? Can't trust him. All right, let's have the password.
The password?
Gillian, how did you know that he was Jean's informant? Oh, come on, Metal. Guys like this always turn out to be informants. It's that simple. I used a trick question on him. I see. What are you mumbling about? Come on, let's have the password. The 100th day. Please input using the cursor. The 100th day. I don't know. I'll be seeing you. Look me up again after you've done your homework. What could this code mean? Perhaps we should investigate Napoleon using the Jordan system. There you go. Now what are you going to do? Okay. Ask Metal number. Oh, okay. So now we can just call him without having to remember the number. That's cool. Alright, let's use the Jordan machine. Okay. Search Napoleon again. No matching names on file. Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. That's my bad. Damn it. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, E-L-E-O-N. Like Leon from Resident Evil. There we go. Napoleon Bonaparte. 1769 to 1821, aka Napoleon I, or the First, aka the Little Corporal, Emperor of the French, 1804 to 1814. A brilliant military strategist, he disposed the French Directory 1799 and proclaimed himself first consul, saying the famous line, "The revolution is ended." Later he proclaims himself emperor, 1804. His military and political might gripped continental Europe but failed to encompass Great Britain after a disastrous winter campaign in Russia. 1812 he was forced to abdicate by a coalition of French marshals. 1814, having been exiled to the island of Elba, he escaped briefly, regained power, and was ultimately defeated at Waterloo. 1815, and exiled for life to the island of St. Helena, ending his final 100th day reign. Is that what he wants? Reign? Is that the password? So maybe that's it. His confident codification of laws, the Napoleonic Code, still forms the basis of French civil law. I think we found the password for Napoleon that Napoleon was looking for. I see. The guy is really trying to play the role, isn't he? Okay, so let me just look at this again. Hundredth day, so it must be just the word. I thought it'd be a number. So, R-E-I-G-N. Let me just write it down so I don't forget it. So yeah, Napoleon, he was Gibson's informant. R-E-I-G-N. R-E-I-G-N. Reign. He wants a passcode or he won't talk to us. So now we should be able to call him and give him that code and he'll be our buddy. That's what we hope anyway. So use Metal Gear. Let's do another save. Be safe about it. And then we'll use the video phone. Shouldn't have to enter his number. Should be stored now. There it is. Ask Metal Gear number for Napoleon. Okay, we still have to dial it. So Metal Gear can't dial the number for us, even though he is the thing making the call. Nice. What's up, Napoleon? What, you again? What do you want? More information? That's right, I need your help. Why don't we get the password out of the way first? The revolution. Oh, great. Now it's something different. Don't answer. Okay. I think he's going to ask multiples, so now we got to go back and do it again. So the 100 days one is reign, and then I got to find out what revolution is, because he's asking me something different. What a jerk. Okay, we got to do it again. Okay, revolution, the word after that. Is. I don't think it's that. Maybe it is. Is. Unless there's another usage of revolution. He's probably got a set of words he could ask you and you just have to know. Okay. Let's call him again. Don't give me another clue. This guy's like... The revolution. Okay. Is. What? That's totally wrong. How's that wrong? Call him again. That was definitely the word that came after that word. See if he'll give me the 100 days one again. Crap. I don't know, buddy. It's annoying. The revolution is, I guess he wants ended. Is that what you want? You don't want the actual word that follows the word revolution? Try it again. Oops. 395,644. Come on, Napoleon, don't be a jerk. Just want to talk, bro. The 100 day. So this one's rain. R-E-I-G-N. There we go. Okay, you seem pretty real to me. Meet me at Alton Plaza in the EXG district. I'll see you there. Okay. Now what are you going to do? I guess look up the Alton Plaza on Jordan. Then we'll go there. Should have a way to go there now. Let's see if there's anything about it. Should be. Nope. Guess we're just looking for people and not places. Okay. Alright guys, we will stop this video here and we will continue further into Snatcher in the next video. So thank you and I'll see you in that part. Bye.